All right, and welcome to the Arena here at Oakland University in Auburn Hills, Michigan. The University of Michigan women's basketball team taking to the road this weekend following a victory on Thursday over Long Island University Brooklyn in Chrysler Center. Now in the Arena to take on the Oakland University Golden Grizzlies. My name is Nick Hornberg. I will be with you for the duration of this game. Both teams going with their usual starting lineups. Michigan starting Amy Dilk, Nicole Munger, Deja Church, Haley Brown, and Hallie Thome, just as they have in every game this season. And Oakland, once again, going with their regular starting lineup of Taylor Jones, Kalijah Dean, Brianna Breedy, Chloe Gingrich, and Nikita Tellisford. And now as both teams take to the court, the Arena filling out relatively nicely. Michigan very well represented here, a very large contingent of traveling fans. And it will be Thome versus Gingrich in the openings, on the opening tip-off of the game. A little bit of a stoppage here, both teams waiting and rearing to go as the officials holding off for some reason. And head coach Jeff Tungate making an adjustment for the tip-off. And now the thumbs up given from the scorer's table. And now the head referee comes into the center. Once again, Thome versus Gingrich. And the ball goes up, and it's won by Hallie Thome. And now it's Haley Brown at the center. Church plays it out to Dilk on the left side. Dilk now to Church. Church to Hallie Thome in the post. Hallie Thome slings it out to Haley Brown. Brown moves central. Brown to Thome in the post again. Thome double covered and a jump ball given.
Possession belongs to Oakland.
And Oakland with the possession arrow will get the first turnover of the game, and now Brianna Breedy goes up the right side. Now to Jones, to Kalijah Dean. Now Tellisford drives to the basket, plays it back to Kalijah Dean. Now Tellisford in the post, goes up with, and now the first steal of the game for Hallie Thome and Amy Dilk. Dilk on the fast break to Deja Church on the left side. Church goes to the basket, finds Munger beyond the arc, and misses. Still scoreless here early on in the game. And now a steal by Nicole Munger, one-on-one, her against Taylor Jones. Munger goes up, and the first basket of the game converted by Nicole Munger. And Oakland slowing it down. Brianna Breedy. Now to Kalijah Dean. To Tellisford in the post. Tellisford goes up for the layup and misses. Haley Brown with the rebound. Now Deja Church driving. Has Munger on the outside. Church plays it back to Munger. Brown beyond the arc. Brown moves in. Now to Church beyond the arc. Now to Hallie Thome in the post. Thome goes up. The foul and the one. Thome will have an opportunity to convert a three-point play. 8.5 minutes left in the first quarter. Michigan up 4-0 with an opportunity to make it 5. Hallie Thome, the Wolverines' leading scorer, misses that free throw. However, ball goes out of bounds, but the Golden Grizzlies will retain possession. Hallie Thome, the Wolverines' leading scorer, 13.8 points and tied for the leading rebounder with 6.2 per game. And now Tellisford to Kalijah Dean. Dean plays it to Tellisford on the left side. Tellisford looking for an opening. Tellisford give and go with Jones. Jones drives, takes a shot, pulls up, and cannot get it to go, but Tellisford with the offensive rebound. Tellisford to Kalijah Dean in the half court. Off a pick and roll, Dean looks for the pass, defended well by Michigan. And Gingrich drives, steps on the line, Michigan ball. And now Dilk coming up the left side. Dilk finds Thome in the low post. Back to Dilk. Dilk tries to go out for the layup but can't control the ball. Now it was Kalijah Dean who goes to ground, tries to play a pass deflected by Dilk, but now Oakland has the opportunity to fast break. Jones goes to the basket, pushed back by Church. And now Kalijah Dean to Telesford. Telesford beyond the arc now to Jones. Give and go with Telesford. Telesford goes up defended in the post by Thome. And a traveling violation called on Brianna Breedy. Michigan will get the ball back. Michigan up 4-0. And now Dilk on the right side. Dilk drives in. Dilk plays it back to Haley Brown. Brown from the free throw line, and it goes. Michigan up 6-0. And now Breedy. Give and go with Jones, now to Telesford at the top. Telesford plays it to Dean. Dean from beyond the arc, and it goes. Oakland has their first points of the game, and cutting the deficit in half. Michigan only up 6-3. Now Dilk to Deja Church to Hallie Thome in the post, but Thome fouled by Telesford. Now 6:52 left in the first quarter. Michigan with a 6-3 lead. And now Thome to Munger from beyond the arc. Munger with the answer with a three of her own. Michigan lead back up to 6, 9-3. And now from beyond the arc, off the bench, Lakeisha Stennis cannot get it to go. Ball goes out of bounds. Michigan will take back possession. And now Dilk with a pass to Deja Church. To Thome in the post again. Thome once again can't handle a pass, and another turnover for the Wolverines. Gingrich plays it to Taylor Jones. Stennis asking for it, guarded by Munger. And Jones directed right. And a traveling violation called on another sub-32, Kayla Lukenbach, for the Golden Grizzlies. Michigan forcing yet another turnover. And now Dilk. Brown looking to set a screen before deciding against it. Now Munger beyond the arc has a little bit of space. Decides not to shoot. Munger has Thome at the top of the key. Thome trying to move in and committing a charge there. Another turnover for the Wolverines. Hallie Thome will come out of the game. Michigan dipping into their bench for the first time, and in comes Naz Hillman, second leading scorer for the Wolverines and co-leader in rebounds with Thome, 6.2 rebounds per game. Now Lukenbach plays it to Gingrich, now to Stennis. Michigan switches. And Munger forced to run guard the streaking Dean, but Oakland able with another offensive rebound, and Stennis from beyond the arc cannot get it to go short. Munger jumping in for the rebound. Deja Church calling for it from Munger. Now Church drives to the basket. For pulling up to Hillman in the post. Hillman goes up, and Hillman gets it to go for her first points. Michigan up 11-3. And Jeff Tungate will take his first timeout. Been a sloppy game thus far for both teams. They're combined for 9 turnovers so far. Oakland committing 5 and Michigan committing 4. Jeff Tungate in his 6th season on the bench for the Golden Grizzlies with a record of 75 wins, 85 losses. Meanwhile, on the other side, Kim Barnes-Arico with a career record of 140 and 76 for at Michigan, and a staple of college women's basketball for quite some time. Career record 410 wins, 282 losses. In her 7th season on the sidelines for Michigan. Each of her first 6 seasons, the Wolverines crossed the 20-win plateau. Michigan a crisp 5 for 6 from the field, 1 for 2 from beyond the arc. And Oakland nearly the opposite, a mere 1 for 6 from the field, 1 for 5 from beyond the arc. Michigan with an 11-3 lead, a little under 5.5 minutes left in the first quarter. Michigan not opting to make any substitutions coming out of the timeout. It's still the same lineup with Hillman replacing Hallie Thome. Coach Arico giving her final instructions to her lineup as Oakland looking about ready to break their timeout as well. And now both teams will retake the court. The Golden Grizzlies have possession. All right, and sorry about that. We were plagued with technical difficulties here, but we are back. And during the duration of while we were off air, Michigan has now jumped out to a 24-11 lead with a little over 30 seconds left in the first quarter against the Oakland Golden Grizzlies. And the first of two free throws missed by number 14, Henry Johnson, for the Wolverines, and now substitutions being made. And Johnson makes the second one. And now it will be Brianna Breedy driving for the Grizzlies. Now to Kalijah Dean from beyond the arc. Dean looks to drive to the basket, and it will fall to Micah Cromwell. And now Dean driving, cannot get the layup to go, and Michigan rebounds. And Johnson lays it off to Church. Church, Brown with the screen. Church drives to the basket. Brown goes up, is fouled. 4 seconds left in the first quarter, and Deja Church will shoot two. And Deja Church will stand to take the first of her two free throws and gets the first one to go. And second one will go as well, and a long shot to end the first quarter, converted by Brianna Breedy from about 10 feet beyond the arc. And the officials look like they're going to review whether she got the shot off before the buzzer sounded.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the floor the Oakland dance team, sponsored by Oakland University Credit Union.
And once again, thank you very much for listening here at WCBN Sports. We apologize for the technical difficulties encountered midway through that first quarter. Now, as the dance team plays the performs during the short intermission between the first and second quarters, Michigan out to a 27-14 lead over the hometown Oakland Golden Grizzlies. And
Fans, one more time for the Oakland dance team.
And through that first quarter, Michigan is shooting 10 for 15 from the field against the Golden Grizzlies shooting 5 for 17. And the review did confirm that Brianna Breedy did get that three-point shot off at the buzzer in time. So it will remain 27-14 in favor of Michigan. Nicole Munger pacing the field with 4 for 6 from the field, including 3 for 5 from beyond the arc with 11 points. Next closest person for either team on the court was Taylor Jones for the Golden Grizzlies, scoring 5. Michigan also winning the battle at the boards with 1 offensive rebound and 10 defensive rebounds for 11 total rebounds against the Golden Grizzlies 7, and 8 total assists against the Golden Grizzlies 2. Now as the short intermission comes to an end. Once again, thank you very much for listening to WCBN Sports. My name is Nick Hornberg, and we apologize for our broadcast having to be interrupted by technical difficulties. And Michigan will take the start of the second quarter. And Dilk at the point. Played back to Church. Church looking for a pass. Now Munger beyond the arc. Slings it out to Dilk beyond the arc on the right. Not even close, off the board. And an easy rebound there for Mercy Aguaniru. And now Breedy drives. Now out to Stennis up the corner. Stennis with another three. Now the lead cut to 10. And now Hallie Thome in the post. Thome goes up, and Thome with her second bucket of the game. And now Breedy to Aguaniru. Now Tellisford. And the drive and the layup converted by Micah Cromwell. And Dilk at the point for the Wolverines, lays it off to Haley Brown. Brown to Church at the corner. Thome in the post. Thome plays it back to Dilk. Dilk from inside the free throw line can't get it to go. Offensive rebound by Haley Brown, though, and a foul called on Oakland. Michigan will retain possession. And that was Aguaniru whistled for the foul. And it falls to Thome from just outside the paint. Cannot get it to go. However, Aguaniru stepping on the baseline, and Michigan will retain possession once again. And now Deja Church from beyond the paint. Another air ball there, and a rebound for the Golden Grizzlies. And Stennis will drive. Stennis off the screen, and an illegal screen called by Mercy Aguaniru. 8.5 minutes left to go in the second quarter. Michigan up 29-19 over the Golden Grizzlies. Now Hallie Thome in the post, goes up and gets her third bucket. Michigan now over 30. And Brianna Breedy moves to the right. Give and go with Stennis. Now to Tellisford at the point. Tellisford out to Cromwell. Cromwell drives to the baseline. Now in the paint is Aguaniru. Slings it out to Stennis, but Stennis stepping on the line. Another turnover for the Golden Grizzlies. And Naz Hillman will check into the game. Michigan going big once again with Thome and Hillman. And Nicole Munger will go to the bench for the first time this game. And Amy Dilk at the point. Dilk lays it out to Johnson. Now to Hillman in the post. Hillman goes up, cannot get it to go, but Thome back to Hillman for the offensive rebound. Hillman plays it back to Amy Dilk. Dilk now to Church, to Hillman in the post. Hillman goes up, and Hillman gets it to go. Jeff Tungate wanting the foul call, or wanting the charge, rather, on Hillman, but nothing going. And a steal there by Hillman. Hillman knocking down the pass, and it falls to Dilk. Now to Deja Church. Church loses track of it, but able to recover. Now to Hillman in the post. Hillman to Dilk. Dilk drives. Dilk fouled, and will shoot two. Michigan now up 33-19, 7 minutes left in the first half. And Tellisford called for. That was Tellisford's third foul. And Dilk misses the first one. as Autumn Kissman comes in for the Grizzlies. Amy Dilk, the freshman from Carmel, Indiana, same high school alma mater, Carmel High School, as Michigan volleyball team captain Carly Scott, who just played her last game on Friday afternoon in Provo, a loss to Texas in the Sweet 16 in the tournament. And Dilk missed both free throws. Now the Golden Grizzlies have an opportunity. And the driving layup, but the foul called. And Lakeisha Stennis will have an opportunity to shoot two. Akenry Johnson with the foul.
Stepping line to shoot 2, number 0, Keisha Stennis.
And Stennis makes the first free throw. Now Oakland has 20 points on the night.
For Keisha Stennis.
And Stennis makes 2. Now Dilk driving to Church from beyond the arc. Now to Thome in the post. Thome double marked. Thome lays it out to Dilk. Now to Hillman at the top of the key. Plays it out to Church, now to Dilk. Dilk goes up, cannot get a layup to go. And the Grizzlies have the opportunity to fast break. Kalijah Dean from beyond the arc, cannot go. Rebound by Johnson. Now Church driving. Church from the free throw line is fouled. And will shoot 2. Michigan having no problems drawing fouls on the day. That was Oakland's 10th. Now Deja Church will Church converts the first, and Michigan will make a substitution. Hallie Thome will go to the bench, be replaced by Kayla Robbins. Michigan going a little bit smaller. Taylor Jones for the Grizzlies standing over in the front court, hoping for a cherry pick rebound. And Church misses the second free throw. Now the Grizzlies will move forward. Kalijah Dean at the top. Off the screen from Gingrich. Almost loses it right there, and the ball goes to ground. But 2 players go to the floor before a steal by Amy Dilk. Dilk will drive, has the opportunity. Dilk tries to play a pass into Hillman in the post, but tipped away by Gingrich, out of bounds. Michigan retains possession. 22 seconds left on the shot clock. And both teams will sub. Brianna Breedy coming back on the court, and Nicole Munger coming back on for the Wolverines. And Munger plays the inbound to Dilk. Dilk has some space beyond the arc. Taylor Jones giving her some space, but now Munger beyond the arc, and looks like Munger may have stepped out of bounds on the pass. Oakland will get the ball back. 5 minutes, 53 seconds. Michigan up 34-21 here at the O-Arena. And Breedy plays it to Gingrich. Gingrich now to Stennis. Stennis tries to play a pass to Jones. Jones from beyond the arc cannot get it to go, but Kissman with the offensive rebound before Munger takes it away and deflects it out of bounds off Kissman's shin. Michigan will get possession. Now the inbound played to Amy Dilk on the left side. Dilk drives to the hoop. Dilk goes up, cannot get it to go. Hillman with the offensive rebound. Hillman cleans up. Michigan up 36-21, and Jeff Tungate will call another timeout. Oakland has not made a bucket from the field in 3 minutes and 44 seconds of clock time.
Okay, it's time to play back or fake shake. I'm your flight contestant, Hannah. Now, Hannah, I'm going to ask you a question, and if you get it right, you're going to be going home with this awesome Golden Grizzlies prize pack. Okay? Are you ready? Okay, back to fiction. Coach Tungate is currently in his 3rd season of coaching. Fiction. Season is he in?
And now, with 5 minutes and 20 seconds left in the second quarter, and by extension the first half, Michigan holds a 36-21 lead. Nicole Munger leading the field with 11 points. After her, Naz Hillman with 6. On the Golden Grizzlies side, shooting a mere 33.3%, 7 for 21 from the field. A little better, a similar 33.3% from beyond the arc. They do have yet to miss a free throw, however, 3 for 3. Michigan shooting 53.8% from the field, 14 for 26, 44.4% from beyond the arc, 4 for 9 on threes. However, a less than inspiring 4 for 9 from the free throw line, also 44.4%. Michigan winning the rebound battle 17-12 and 11 assists against the Golden Grizzlies, 3. Dilk, the leader on the court in assists, with 3. And once again, we'd like to thank you for listening to WCBN Sports Here coverage of Michigan women's basketball here at the O-Arena in Rochester Hills. And once again, we apologize for the technical difficulties we encountered in the first quarter. Women's basketball unique from men's basketball in that it does play with 10-minute quarters instead of simply 2 20-minute halves. Now a little bit of silence here at the O-Arena, waiting to resume play. Waiting for the unnecessarily loud buzzer to sound at the conclusion of this timeout. And there it goes. Play will resume. And we wait yet again. And second buzzer goes. Play will resume. Gingrich into Breedy. And now to Stennis on the left side from beyond the arc. Stennis to Breedy at the point. Breedy looking for space. Ultimately lays it out to Stennis. Kissman setting a screen. And Stennis getting a 3 to go, opting not to take the pick and roll. And now Michigan with an opportunity to answer. Naz Hillman in the post from Dilk. Hillman plays it out to Munger. Munger now to Johnson. Out to Dilk at the corner. Robbins, Johnson. Now Munger at the right side beyond the arc. Dilk at the top of the key. Dilk pulls up, gets it to go. 38-24 Michigan with 4.5 minutes left. And now Stennis. Stennis double covered and jump ball given. And Oakland will retain the ball. They do have the possession arrow. And Lakeisha Stennis will take the inbound to Taylor Jones. Jones will drive for the Grizzlies before laying it out to Breedy. Breedy to Jones at the top. Now Kissman. Kissman moves into the paint. Kissman goes up. Cannot get the layup to go. Rebound by Naz Hillman. Now to Dilk on the fast break. Now to Munger beyond the arc. Munger takes it to the baseline before doubling back, laying it off to Dilk. Dilk to Robbins in the post. Now Dilk from the free throw line. Dilk cannot get it to go. Gingrich now to Breedy. Breedy tries to play it to Jones at the corner. Jones goes to the baseline. Jones under the basket, goes up, and a layup. Now 3 minutes, 44 seconds left. Dilk plays it to Johnson at the corner. And Johnson tries to lay it into Hillman, and a foul called on Autumn Kissman. That will be the 5th of the second quarter for the Grizzlies. Michigan is now in the bonus. And Amy Dilk is substituted out. Deja Church will come back in. Nicole Munger will act as the 1. And Naz Hillman will shoot 2. Michigan is in the double bonus. 3 minutes, 35 seconds left. Michigan up 12, 38-26.
Back on the floor for the Golden Grizzlies, number 24, Deja Dean.
And some noise being made here at the arena as Hillman takes her first shot and gets it to go. And now Hillman with the second, converts 2. Michigan up 40-26 now. And the Grizzlies coming the other way. And tipped pass there. Munger with the fast break. Now to Church. Lays it to Hillman. Hillman goes up for the layup. 42-26 Michigan. 3:22 left in the first half. And Jones now to Stennis. Kissman looks to drive to the paint. Ultimately decides against it. Now Kalasia Dean from the free throw line cannot get it to go, but Gingrich with the offensive rebound. Gingrich goes up, gets it to go. And now Johnson from the left side. Johnson looking to drive, lays it off to Munger. Munger at the free throw line, plays it back to Johnson. Now Hillman in the post. Hillman out to Church. Church for 3, cannot get it to go. Rebound by Kissman. Kissman to Stennis, now to Dean. Dean taking her time, looking for a lane. Dean now to Jones. Jones drives to the basket before being forced back by Church and Brown. Jones dives, tries to go up for it, and loses the ball to Haley Brown. Now Church has the opportunity to fast break. Church now to Brown. Brown called for the travel, and a turnover for Michigan. Kim Barnes-Arico furious. Now 2 minutes, 15 seconds left in the first half. Michigan up 42-28. And now Brianna Breedy comes back on and will take the inbound pass. Now Gingrich lays it out to Stennis. Stennis now to Jones. Jones, an errant pass. And Deja Church with the steal. Haley Brown lays it out to Dilk. Now to Hillman. And Hillman draws a foul. That was Autumn Kissman's second foul. Correction, that was her third. And Hillman once again will shoot 2. Naz Hillman now with 10 points. Hillman will miss the first one. And now substitutions. Tellis Ford and Cronwell will come in for Kissman and Jones for the Grizzlies. And Amy Dilk will come back in. Akenry Johnson will go to the bench. And Hillman makes the second one, up 43-28 now. Michigan extending the lead to 15. Breedy now to Gingrich. Gingrich plays it into Stennis. Stennis plays Cromwell at the edge of the paint. And another batted pass. And Michigan has another fast break opportunity. Dilk driving, playing it back to Brown. Brown for 3, cannot get it to go. Hillman with the offensive rebound, plays it back to Munger. Plays it back to Dilk at the top. Now Church to Brown in the post. Brown loses control of it. Has to play it out, but intercepted by Lakeisha Stennis. Stennis now driving, lays it off to Breedy. Breedy now to Stennis. Stennis will go for 3, cannot get it to go, but Gingrich with another offensive rebound before she and Munger both go to ground. And foul called on Deja Church. And Oakland will retain possession. Minute left in the second quarter. 30-second shot clock. And inbound played to Stennis. Stennis from beyond the arc will pass it out to Cromwell. Cromwell now to Stennis from beyond the arc. Stennis tries to lay it off before going for the drive. And reach-in foul called on, looks like it'll be either, it will be on Stennis, her first. 47 seconds left in the first half. Michigan with a 15-point lead and the ball.
Shooting 2, the Wolverines.
Neither team has scored from the field in over 2 minutes. And Hillman converts the first free throw. Michigan has not scored in open play in 2.5 minutes, and Oakland has not scored at all in 2 minutes and 14 seconds. Hillman, after making the first. Noise being made by the band. And it will not go, but Haley Brown with an offensive rebound. Haley Brown will just go up and will commit a traveling violation. Now 44 seconds left in the first half. Michigan with a 16-point lead, 44-28. And now Breedy lays it back to Gingrich. Almost an interception by Dilk. Now Jones moves central. Jones to Gingrich at the top. Lays it off to Stennis. Michigan defending the screen well. Stennis. 5 seconds left. Tellisford knocks over Kayla Robbins, goes up with the layup. Michigan now has 13 seconds. Shot clock off to get a basket. Up 44-30. Munger motions to Dilk. Dilk tries to play Deja Church in under the basket. Church goes up, blocked, and off the backboard. And that will be the end of the first half. Michigan with a 44-30 lead through one half of play. And we will